Let us create and install a virtual Ubuntu desktop in this episode. The process is almost the same as installing the server. The major difference is that Ubuntu desktops have graphical user interface, where you can use your mouse, you can click, right click, left click, but we do not have that kind of a luxury while working with servers. We have to do everything mostly using command line interface. In the real world scenario, we will use desktops for application development, then deploy the applications to servers for public access. Go back to ubuntu.com to download the Ubuntu desktop ISO file, just like we did in the last episode. Click the download link at the top of the page. Click the green button under Ubuntu desktop. When the file is done downloading, open your Oracle VirtualBox Manager. Click the new button to create a new machine. Give the new machine a name, and the name must be a unique one within the network. So I am going to name this one Jane's Desktop. Choose Linux type, then choose Ubuntu 64-bit as the version and click Next. Allocate a memory size. This depends on how much RAM is installed on your physical machine and how much is needed for this virtual machine to function properly. Most of the time, 512 megabytes of RAM is enough for these machines to function, except some of them, and when we get to those ones, I will let you know. So I am just going to put 2 gigabytes on this one. And I will click Next. Choose Create a virtual hard disk now. Then click Create. Choose VDI, VirtualBox Disk Image. Then click Next. Storage on the hard disk, choose whichever is suitable for you, but I will just choose fixed size. I will click Next. Allocate the hard disk size. I am going to leave this as the recommended 10 gigabytes and click Create. The virtual machine is created. Next, we will install Ubuntu Desktop Operating System on it. Click Settings. Click Storage. Then under Storage Devices, click Empty. Click the optical drive icon. Click Choose a disk file and browse to where your downloaded desktop ISO file is located and click Open. Next, click Network. We are going to configure 2 adapters as we did with the server, so leave adapter 1 attached to NAT. This virtual machine will connect to the internet through this adapter. Click Adapter 2 tab. Check Enable Network Adapter. Attach it to Host Only adapter. Leave the default name and click OK. Now click Start or double click on the machine to start the installation. For a startup disk, choose the right ISO file, then click Start. I will choose English for myself, then click Install Ubuntu. I'm okay with English US. For update and other software, I will choose a minimal installation, which will install a web browser and basic utilities for me. I will leave this option checked, then click Continue. Click Install Now. Click Continue. Feel free to choose your location and click Continue. An admin user will be created for us. So here we will fill the user's details and give this computer a name, just as we did with the server. The computer name can be anything but must be unique within this network. I don't want to require a password to log in, so I will choose login automatically, then click continue. Installation complete. Click restart now. We don't have any physical installation medium, so I will just press the enter key. If you intend to use this machine for anything serious, or you want to keep it as a second operating system on your computer, you can connect your online account. So I will skip. This is up to you, but I will just click next. No, I don't want to send system info. I will click next. Click next. Click done. I will close the software updater, but you may click install now. And here you have a freshly installed Ubuntu desktop on your computer. The next thing I like to do is to view the desktop in a full screen mode. Right now, if I click view full screen mode, I click switch, you see that it's in full screen mode but not actually in full screen mode. So what I want is this desktop to occupy the whole screen instead of being in the middle. Click devices. Click insert guest additions CD image, then click run. Type the password for the user created with the installation of this operating system, then click authenticate. Press enter to close the window. Now we need to restart the machine for the change to be effective. So click the icons area at the top of the window. Click power off, log out. Click power off, then click restart. Now click view, full screen mode, then click switch. That is it. We can now view our desktop in actual full screen mode. How cool is that? To exit the mode, I will hold down the right control key plus F. Next, let's eject the CD. Right click on the CD, then click eject. And that is it for this episode. I will see you in the next one.